Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are. It is a beautiful day indeed. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon. And guys, Chelsea, Jagan tomorrow. How prepared are you? Well, the entire squad are flying out this afternoon to Sweden in anticipation of the game tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be bringing you details of the player that will be boarding the flight late or early part of the afternoon. Yes, we are still waiting for the report on the players that will be on board. But like I brought to you earlier today, it's going to be an artificial pitch. An artificial pitch. Even the players of Jagan, they are complaining about the pitch. We just want to hope that on arrival, our team, Chelsea, will be able to train at least twice. That is my expectation. I would have loved that they can train twice, but looking at their time of arrival and their first training is 6:15 p.m. It's just impossible for the squad to train twice on that pitch. Yeah, it is an artificial pitch. But hey guys, whilst we wait to get a news of the traveling squad, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea have announced a new global partnership deal, front of shirt sponsor. Finally, you see, there is a statement that they brought up, and I hate to see it that way. I don't want to read it that way. Now the statement reads: Chelsea have announced a new long-term global partnership deal, but I hate to say long-term, and I beg to differ, because it's not a long-term deal. This is just 4 games deal. Now, with a Dubai headquartered DAMAC Properties, which becomes our official property development partner. DAMAC will also feature on Chelsea's FC front of shirt for the rest of the season. The rest of the season, 4 games to go, plus the Conference League 5. Right? Okay. Let's just say 3 Conference League. We are playing tomorrow. We understand the name DAMAC will be embossed on the front of our shirt for at least for tomorrow's game. Then 4 more games in the Premier League. Then also, I believe, if Chelsea is to qualify to the next stage of the competition, yes, or the Conference League, 2 games more, right? Is it? Great. So DAMAC has become our front of shirt sponsor from this day until the end of the season, minus the Club World Cup. So how could this be described as a long-term partnership? There is no news as of now that the deal will be renewed for next season. The statement reads, until the end of this current season, which does not include the Club World Cup. Who is DAMAC? We understand they are a property development company in Dubai. Very rich for that matter. Now let me give you brief history on the company DAMAC. Yes. DAMAC Properties is a leading luxury real estate developer based in Dubai, founded in the year 2002 by billionaire Hussein Sadwani. It is known for high-end residential, commercial and leisure projects across the Middle East and beyond. Major developments include DAMAC Hills, DAMAC Hills 2, DAMAC Residency, DAMAC Towers by Paramount. The company is also behind international properties like DAMAC Tower in London. DAMAC Tower in London. Now, DAMAC partners with global luxury brands like Versace, Fendi, Roberto Cavalli, and the Grosogno, originally listed on the Dubai financial market in 2015. It was taken private it was taken private again in 2022. Yes, the Sagwani family remains at the helm with the founder's children involved in leadership roles. DAMAC is expanding into new sectors such as US data centers, signaling a broader investment strategy. That is a company that Chelsea has just agreed a new deal with as our front of shirt owner. And looking at it, they are into real estate, property investment. Does this signifies or sends a message about our new stadium development plans? I think so. This has everything to do, I believe, with our new stadium plans. If this is an estate developer, then guys, we need to watch out from next season. They are definitely going to be partners in that stadium rebuilding project. That is my suspicion. That is my suspicion. All right? Okay. Can we now move on? Chelsea, tomorrow we're going to be seeing DAMAC boldly written in front of our shirt. It looks good though. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, there you can see it right there on your screen, DAMAC. Yeah, there you can see it. It looks good on the front of shirt as well. So let's see how our players will look like tomorrow wearing DAMAC shirt. Anyway, quickly, let me point out before we continue. Nottingham Forest owner, yes, Evangelos Marinakis has removed himself from control of the club. Yes. Company's house document shows that Marinakis has placed majority control of the club in a blind trust as a proactive measure to satisfy UEFA in the eventuality that Olympiacos and Nottingham Forest both qualify for the Champions League next season. It's the same guy that owns Olympiacos, that owns Nottingham Forest. So he's trying to, so that if both clubs, right now, both clubs are in a Champions League position. Both are in Champions League position. And UEFA rules stipulate conflict of interest might play in if the same owner is with two clubs, like Chelsea and Strasbourg. We know what we did. Yeah. Right now as it stands, it is not even clear yet if both clubs can play in the Champions League. If Chelsea and Strasbourg can both play in the Champions League. And both are not yet in that position. Strasbourg still have about a point or so. And Chelsea, we know our struggle right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a multi-club system that we're talking about here. And UEFA rules do not permit that. UEFA rules doesn't permit that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is not clear if UEFA will even permit this. We understand that Jonathan Owen, Simon Foster, and Michael Dagger all removed as directors in order for Forest to satisfy UEFA rules. Minority owner Socrates Kominakis was originally removed as Forest looked at different solutions as at then. He has now been reinstated as a director. Dear friend, as you can see the man right there on your screen, that is the billionaire owner of Nottingham Forest and Olympiacos we're talking about here. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's get back to main football news. With Partey back, the party is still on. Believe Gunners. Guys, it's very interesting to note that the absence of Thomas Partey in last night's game for Arsenal against PSG, many all over social media, including pundits in the UK, have unanimously agreed that Partey's absence in the squad last night affected Arsenal. And many are suggesting that it was Partey, not even Declan Rice, that won the game against Real Madrid, both home and away. Declan Rice, because of the free kick he took. So many have been talking much about him. But you observe, you watch Arsenal's game carefully. You realize that the balance in the midfield of Arsenal, the defensive work, the entire system that Arsenal was playing or played against Real Madrid was because of the performance of Thomas Partey. You see, Arsenal fans are the ones saying it, not me. So they now believe in the return leg. Partey in a team, party begins. Arsenal fans, that is what they said. With Partey, there will be a party in France. With Partey in the squad, there's going to be a party in France, according to the Arsenal fans. Ladies and gentlemen, how true that is, we wait to see. I know the Thomas Partey's work rate. But you see, the truth is that Arsenal itself, they don't value Partey. They never valued him. From the one, as they signed Partey, you see, his injury also played a role. But hey, let me now go to my club. Chelsea. Let me go to my club. Yeah. It understood that Nico Williams' representatives are demanding in excess of £400,000 a week if he moves this summer. It is understood that Nico Williams' representatives are demanding in excess of £400,000 a week if he moves this summer. Chelsea and Arsenal are among the clubs showing an interest. Ladies and gentlemen, £400,000. Is it out of reach for Chelsea or Arsenal? No. Can Chelsea pay it? Yes. Weekly for Nicholas Williams? Yes. Does he deserve it? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. Nico Williams to Chelsea, £400,000 a week. Can Chelsea afford it? Yes. Does the player deserve it? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. But will Chelsea be willing to pay it? No. Yet, this is the exact caliber of players that we need. Give me Nico Williams, give me Victor Osimhen. Our next season is complete. I'm saying it again. Give me Nico Williams for our left side of the field and give me Victor Osimhen. Chelsea's next season, 2025-2026 season, is complete. We'll be good to go. In the league, in the Champions League, in cup competitions, Chelsea will be good to go with Nico Williams and Victor Osimhen. So you ask me, is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Can Chelsea afford it? Yes, Chelsea can afford it. Can Chelsea pay it? Yes, we can pay it weekly. But would Chelsea agree and pay it right now as we speak under this ownership? I don't think so. And it's a pity. It's a pity because why? Quality comes with price. You want the best quality? Be prepared to pay the best price. It is what it is. How I wish that my club is still the club that I know. This shouldn't be a big deal. We've seen players as far back 5 years ago that were receiving £500,000 a week. Now looking at the current inflation rate, and the cost of things, both in London and outside London, 2025 went as far back as 20 2018-2019, clubs were paying £500,000 a week in the Premier League. Why can't we pay £400,000 in 2025? Looking at the caliber of player, Nico Williams. Just give me Nico Williams and Victor Osimhen. I'm not asking for more. Dear friends, I'm about to run up. And let me also announce this. Chelsea are ready to trigger Dean Hodgson's €60 million release clause. Real Madrid are equally keen on Hodgson and have a growing concern about Chelsea's pursuit of the 20-year-old. The Spanish Football Federation are also concerned as they want Hodgson available for the under-21s instead of going to the Club World Cup. Real Madrid want Hodgson. Chelsea want him. Chelsea are the front runners right now. They are already in talks. But Real Madrid is putting pressure. And the Spanish FA want the player available for the under-21 competition in the summer. Because it's a Spanish. Real Madrid, Spain, Spanish FA, Chelsea, England, Chelsea Club World Cup. If you were the player, what will be your decision? Guys, the transfer window is already open. Unofficially, deals are going on behind the scenes. Negotiations, talks for players are happening behind the scenes. Once it's officially open, deals will be sealed before the Club World Cup. Where are we right now, Chelsea? I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.